Talking about the future, let me ask you a question that's a little provocative. Is it possible that audience buying means the end of premium publishers?
No. The question is fun to ask, and it's important to ask. I have a publishing background. That's where I got started in my career. I view what I do today still through much of that lens, the things that are on the mind of the publisher, how they look at pricing and yield. I think it applies pretty well to what I'm trying to do and my team is trying to do on the agency side. But the answer, in my point of view, is no. Efficiencies, all the way down to the supply line of a manufacturer are part of the benefits of this audience addressable type shift. Things like proxies like a CPM. I grew up as a broadcast brat, and I think about my daughter entering this industry in maybe 20 years. I'm not sure the CPM is going to be as big of a deal, as much of a focus, certainly in 20 years, maybe 5. How we have had to create that and what that has signified should take a different sort of place in the future of buying audiences and interconnecting systems. But the idea that you are a publisher today creating great content that is worth something more than a certain sort of maybe a network, a sort of app, that will continue to be valuable, I think, in the mind of a marketer going forward.
So premium publishers have a future.
They do.
Right? What do you think is going to happen to the price that they're able to charge for advertising on their sites?
It will be informed by so much more than what I was just describing. And in some cases, you may have disruption, I think, depending on the tier of publisher. Mm-hmm. You could have a band of publishers, not to pick on these individuals, but maybe TheStreet.com or Motley Fool. These are companies that have had direct sales forces who have gone out and sold and then renewed and then try to fill their quarters with spot buys with Fidelity. And maybe in 2 years, Fidelity says, you know what, I don't know if I want to do that $10 million deal anymore like this. I definitely want to do that $5 million that's the content that I want, it's the sponsorship that I want, but that other packaged $5 million, I'm not sure that makes sense. If we can make that data-driven, data-informed, based on my audiences, maybe it's 5, maybe it's more than that. I think there could be disruption there in that band of publisher that if they don't pivot quickly to what that future will mean for them, maybe it's changing their sales force. It might mean risking missing a quarter, but it will put them in a better position to fit in the marketer's mind of how they want to go about buying audiences and sponsorships at the same time.